Y'all already know. Y'all saw that video that led to, I think it's an Arab Muslim guy, and then there was a black guy. I think he was a veteran, or 36-year-old. Then the other one was, I think he's a 22, or no, he's not 22. He's 30. He's 30, and the veteran, the one with the gun, he's 36. So before the video was running, I was looking at the comments that people witnessed it when they was on that train. They were saying that, I think it's one of the stops that the train goes. It was the A train. I was in a different train station too. I was at the one in Fulton Street. I was trying to do my job. I'm an independent contractor, trying to help somebody to fix something. Like, that's what jobs do. To become an independent contractor, helping somebody. So this incident, I wasn't on the same A train. I was on a different A train, and that's why I'm so late. And I don't know what really happened. They talk about police officers are investigating. So this is what happened. This is before the video. They said on the comment section, it was a black man and an Arab guy who came on the train. So the black man came first. So he found a seat that's empty. So the Arab guy and his girl stole that seat. So they arguing over a seat. So the black man already trying to get this seat. This is before those couples came. So they stole the seat. And that's how the argument starts. But they don't want to tell you this on the news. If you see on the news, you don't see what's the backstory of it before that video happened. Wait, what train was it? So, yeah, the A train. And it was crazy. That happened. So I'm so late. And the guy who stole his gun and shot him and self defense. They saying that this Arab guy, I think he's an Arab or Spanish. They saying he's a migrant, he's a legal immigrant. They decided to drop him charges. They're not going to charge him. The black guy, he's a veteran, so you decided to charge him and make him guilty. And this is why United States of America don't care about their veterans. They care about foreigners, like third world country foreigners who has poverty and crime that's going on. So they choose those people. That's mostly Democrat. This is Democrats that supported foreigners, not Americans. They don't support black people. They don't give black people anything, and they expect black people to vote for them. And that's why we need reparations in the form of cash payments. This is going to be like lineage based reparations that black people need. That's why black people want that wealth gap closed so we could have equal pay, like what white people doing. But majority of white people, like the older generation, the baby boomer generation, and the silent generation. The silent generation, the baby boomer generation, they had too much power. They're not going to let millennials, Gen Z, which is Zoomer, millennials, which is Generation Y, and Gen Xers, Generation X. They don't want those three generations to be in office. The next generation is Generation Alpha. That's after Gen Z, Zoomer. So Alpha generation, they born between like 2013, 2024. The next generation is Beta generation, 2025 to 2039. And then they have some other generations. So two more generations are coming up after Gen Z. So we had Gen Alpha already. Gen Alpha is going to be over. Now we're going to have Gen Beta that's coming up. So 5 different generations is going against the baby boomer generation and the silent generation. It's because they had too much power. They run for office in mayors and senators. including president. So they don't know what to do with the crime. So that's the incident that happened. It was that person who stole the seat from the black veteran that you see. The video shows. I thought the video shows the black guy was threatening them. The guy was threatening them, and he took the gun. But actually, the backstory that's not on the video, it was those two couples, the boyfriend and girlfriend. They took the seat first because the black guy got the seat first before them two came, and then they took it. Yeah, the girlfriend stabbed the black guy too, and the Arab guy, he kind of shot the black guy too from his own gun. I saw this on the app called Citizen, the Citizen app. So they kind of closed that station. I think it's called Hort Street. Hort Street. That's when you go to Brooklyn. It's all over the news. They still talking about this. So they're not going to charge him, even though he's a illegal immigrant. I'm not sure what his background is because every time a legal immigrant is attacking citizens, you see that viral video, like 12 of them. There's some illegal immigrants that's outside the video. You saw 7 of them jumping on police officers, but there's more. There's 12 of them, actually 14. There's 14 of them involved with it. Including there was a shooting in Times Square with the illegal immigrant who's 15. I mean, all these people are Venezuelan. And the reason why they're saying that Venezuela, their crimes are going down, their crime rate is going down because they keep on bringing them in America. They're bringing them in New York. They're bringing them in Chicago. They're bringing them into Detroit. They're bringing them to Denver. They're bringing to California. These are Democrat cities. They're bringing all of them in Democrat cities, and Democrats are welcomed here. They're bringing them in Boston, Massachusetts. They're bringing them anywhere that's Democrat city, sanctuary city. Sanctuary city. So that's why Donald Trump is higher on the polls than Joe Biden. Joe Biden don't know what to do with the illegal immigrants. Just remember that video when he was running for president. Joe Biden did say that he promised to have the illegal immigrants coming over here, and they got welcome. That's what he was saying. He was running against Bernie Sanders, Marianne Williamson, Andrew Yang, Elizabeth Warren, and other people. And he was against Michael Bloomberg. Y'all people, there's close to 20 different candidates. It's like 14 different candidates of the Democrat Party, but you chose him. He's that man that does mass incarceration when black people getting locked up. And he does the crack epidemic. He was doing that crime bill for that one too. And also he was running against Kamala Harris on that debate too. I forgot about that. Kamala Harris, but he chose Kamala Harris as vice president. Black people in California don't like Kamala, what she did to them, and she was laughing about it. So she's splitting families apart. These candidates y'all chose. And then even though you vote those Democrats out, you want to vote another Democrat in, they're going to have the same policies with the illegal immigrants, migrants, and the inflation. The inflation is going on. So y'all the ones who vote for the same party. And y'all saying what the Republicans do? We're not talking about Republicans because y'all the majority of voting for a Democrat. Y'all responsible for voting Democrat since 1930s, not 1960s. Just remember that the Democrat Party was voting against the civil rights. But the Republicans, they were supporting it. It was 80% versus Democrats was 60%. So the disapproval of Democrats is like 40% who disapprove it, and 20% was Republican. So yeah, I need to fact check it. Like the Democrat Party was against y'all with the civil rights bill. The Republicans supported it. We need reparations cash money payments right now.